Alright, hello guys. Welcome back to Pokemon Soul Silver. In the last episode, my title of it was talking about the most feared Pokemon in all of Pokemon. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a change here. Remember, guys, we can go ahead and get 2 more members. I'm going to be adding 2 more members to my team, and that's going to be my full team of 6. I am going to have a full team of 6, guys. But yeah, I was talking about the most feared Pokemon, maybe in all of Johto. He's a handful himself, and he can potentially be a game changer, at least for my team. But we'll worry about that later. You can also go ahead and go into your DSi settings or tablet settings if you have. Well, I can go ahead and show you guys, but you have to go into your settings. I'll go ahead and show it off right now. On my screen here, you want to hit that middle button, and then you want to click on menu. You want to go into, you want to avoid the cheat database. You just want to play the game straight up how it's supposed to be played. And anyway, go into options, and you're going to want to go into general, I think. Or excuse me, not general. Give me a second to figure this out. I think it's system. And what you want to have enabled on your drastic emulator is always use system time for RTC. And as you can see, guys, that is not the time right now. That is a separate clock. It's actually almost 6 o'clock Mountain Time in the Western United States. So we're not at, and actually, guys, that's not my birthday. I'll change my birthday on here. Just to have it updated, and let's go ahead and make sure that works. Yeah, my birthday is actually the 5th month and the 17th day. I was born in the springtime, a long time ago. I was born in 1996, guys. I've had a lot of experience with this game, but I've also been a pretty good gamer, even as a kid, without really knowing anything. Anyway, guys, you might be wondering what I'm doing. Well, actually, I am waiting for my Eevee to evolve into Espeon. And it takes a lot of walking around and running with the Soothe Bell. Remember, I got it a haircut in Goldenrod City from the older brother. If you're wondering, can you speed up the time on your Drastic or DSi system and allow yourself to keep getting haircuts from the older or younger brother? The answer is no. For that, you have to wait in-game time, just like I'm doing now with the Safari Zone. And guys, the other thing you have to keep in mind is when I'm walking around with Eevee, it's also gonna take levels to make sure that Eevee gets up to the level you want to get an Espeon. Every level your Pokemon gets up, it either gives 2, 3, or excuse me, 3, 4, or 5 base happiness points every level. So with the Soothe Bell, it's not going to add a whole lot. It's only going to add, the Soothe Bell is only going to add 1 base happiness 50% of the time every 256 steps. So what does that mean? Well, there's a 50-50 chance that every 256 steps, you're going to be able to get up 1 base happiness. Most Pokemon start with a base happiness. All of Pokemon, at least. In all of Pokemon start with a base happiness of 70. In order for my Eevee to evolve, this Pokemon is a little bit different. It takes a super high friendship level to be able to get either Umbreon or Espeon. The problem I'm running into is for Umbreon, you have to evolve him at night. For Espeon, you have to evolve him during the day. And I'm playing at night right now. Like I said, it's about 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah, that's right, guys. I live in Colorado, so I was actually born in Colorado, but anyway, that's for another day. I don't want to get too much into my background. We're almost 7 minutes into this video, and I'm just gonna keep running around with Eevee here. Maybe not the whole video, but potentially most of it. And I want you guys to see the evolutions of my Pokemon. And I think I am going to be doing some training on this route until I feel like my Pokemon are up to par. It's going to make the lower end of the game, or not lower end, but just some of the trainers, not the gym leaders, but some of the trainers, less of a threat. Just because, not because they're necessarily bad trainers with bad Pokemon, but because you guys are going to want to have some high levels, because there's some super high levels coming up, especially in the Elite Four. And post-game is a complete challenge. It's a challenge that we're preparing to take, so but guys, the other thing that's important is one thing you're gonna want to know is for Eevee, we're walking around with him, and like I said, at night Eevee evolves into Umbreon, and in the daytime Eevee evolves into Espeon. And like I said before, I'm playing at about 6 p.m. Mountain Time. But even on the, not Nintendo Switch, not the new one, but actually the DSi, I had the DSi XL back in the day, but ultimately you could go into your system clock settings from the DSi and change the in-game time, to any time, any time, and any day, any year even. And you could also change the time to a different time zone. Yeah, leave a comment on what time zone you're actually in. I'd be curious, but if you're hearing that noise in the background, it's probably some guy, some maintenance guy that's doing something. I'm not going to worry about it. I live in a really nice apartment complex, just to give you guys an idea, and there's a lot of maintenance workers that do a super amazing job, making sure that we have everything we need. So kudos, thanks to them, and because honestly, guys, we're in the future almost with how things are playing out. like I said, a lot of things have changed in the world of Pokemon. And it's nice that I'm testing out my actual time for Eevee here. But anyway, what we're trying to do is run around for probably another 5 minutes here, and then potentially get it up some levels. Now at level 15, Eevee to Espeon, when it evolves to Espeon, at level 15 it learns a super good move. That move is Confusion, and I really want that move on my Espeon, so I'm actually going to be trying to get an Eevee, or an Espeon, an Espeon before level 15. So that means Eevee has to evolve at 15, or at 14 to 15, or before 15. So I will be attaching the TM for Shadow Claw, or not Shadow Claw, but Shadow Ball, and I'll probably be running the Light Screen and Reflect on my Espeon. It's gonna add a lot of power, because Reflect and Light Screen are found in the Goldenrod department store, and for $2,000, yeah, I think it's at the bottom of the first page, and Reflect is gonna be 2,000 Pokédollars. I think Light Screen is TM16. But anyway, guys, let's talk more about the drastic emulator. You can go on the Play Store if you have Android, Samsung Galaxy, or any of the Microsoft phones, and you can go ahead and buy Drastic on the Play Store for 99 cents. That's right, it only costs 99 cents. And then what you guys want to do once you download it is click on Chrome, because all tablets have the feature of having Google, and it's basically like a computer. So click on Google Chrome, and then what you want to type in is Pokemon Downloads. And from the screen, once you click on Pokemon Downloads, I think it's the first Pokemon website, and you can go ahead and download any of the gens 3 through 5 right from your tablet to the Drastic emulator. Actually, the other thing you could do is download MyBoy, and MyBoy will let you play generations, I think 3 only. And then if you want to get crazy and you're an old gamer who played gens 1 through 2, and I have to say, guys, Generation 2 Crystal version was one of my favorite generations of all time. If you want to check out a great YouTuber, check out Lueroi, Lueroi, and he recently made a crystal walkthrough with the Pokemon he went with, a crystal walkthrough, and he made a walkthrough during the COVID pandemic, so we won't touch on that a lot, but because the pandemic has been over for years, but maybe half a decade, to be honest. But anyway, guys, other things I can talk about are what's to come with the DSi XL, or the DSi. I had the DSi XL back in the day. Of course, I'm playing on a tablet, but Guys, the DSi has the feature, and I'm going to talk about this again, but it has the feature to go ahead and change your system time. You can also do it on the Drastic emulator. You cannot do it on My Old Boy or My Boy, unfortunately. But you can do it on the Drastic emulator for generations 4 through 5. So, yeah, go ahead, and that's a legal thing to do in the world of Pokemon. Is you can change your system clock for potentially the best story of all time, Soul Silver and Heart Gold. So you can change your system time. And why is that beneficial? Well, to be honest, guys, once you beat all 16 gym leaders, that's right, there's 16 gym leaders in this game, and there's 8 in Johto. We've taken on 4, and there's actually going to be 8 in Johto, so we have 4 left, and actually we have 8 more in Kanto. So once you end up beating the champion, the actual first champion ever of Kanto, which was Blue, you're not going to face Red until you beat all 16 gym badges. And then that opens up Rock Climb and some useful HMs. But the main point to that is to make sure that you can rematch the gym leaders once you beat all 16 gym leaders. The gym leaders will be in Saffron City, and you have to find them throughout the game, and you're going to want to change your system clock in order to find all of the gym leaders scattered about. And there's 16 of them, so once you find them, they're going to call you on a specific day. I will be covering all of that in my videos, and yeah, we're going to give all 16 gym leaders a chance to take out my team. Honestly, guys, Blue champion of Kanto originally, actually before Red, was one of the toughest Pokemon trainers rematched in Soul Silver and Heart Gold, or of all time. He has Pokemon in like the level 70s almost, or high 60s to us, level 70 Pokemon. And guys, we're getting close on the time limit, but anyway, I just love how mysterious it is here. I'm playing at night, so yeah, guys, I think this is gonna wrap up this video. I talked about some of the main things that are to come. Of course, we have the 5th gym leader, Chuck, who's a fighting type master. He's gonna be a tough challenge, but I'm hoping you guys are just able to enjoy what's to come. And after I go down here, I'm going to stop right here, and this is going to be the end of the video. Thanks so much, guys. Happy holidays.